Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for joining our live stream today. And over the last couple of weeks, we have been doing these training webinars, which we committed to doing once every 2 weeks. And I think that they've been really valuable. We can see that people have been watching them and actually getting a better understanding of how SalonBridge works and some of the finer details that maybe aren't as obvious on your sort of day-to-day usage. So just please keep asking questions, and if there is anything that you feel that we should add into these videos, that's always something that we want to improve upon. In light of this week's massive hype around Black Friday, I thought that it would be good to do a somewhat special edition of the webinar where we go over some of the ways in which SalonBridge can work with you in promoting any specials that you might be running. We're seeing a large amount of specials being promoted, as well as a high volume of marketing messages going out, and also a lot of people promoting gift cards, which is proving to be a great way to get new customers and help to improve your cash flow towards the end of the month without having to provide a service or compromise on time. So what we're going to go through today are four main areas, and we'll touch on some of the other aspects of SalonBridge during this. But if you do have questions about some of the basics around SalonBridge, please feel free to look at some of our other videos that we have posted in the previous weeks, or take a look at our knowledge base, which has a great getting started video, which covers a lot of the basics as well. So the 4 points we're going to cover today are how you can set up your specials for Black Friday inside SalonBridge, specifically around your services. So we're going to actually go and create a service at a discounted rate. And then we're going to show you how vouchers can be created through the SalonBridge system, as well as introducing one of our new features, which is automatic voucher discounts, which allows you, the salon owner or manager, to actually create a discount and have any voucher that gets created through the system have that discount automatically applied to it. And then we're going to go through the setting up of how you can actually sell your vouchers online, so you can quite literally start making money 24/7 and selling vouchers while you sleep, which is a really cool idea. And then finally, we'll touch on the online deposit. So you've set up your specials, you allow your customers to book online, but now you want them to actually pay a deposit for that treatment, or you want them to pay the full price before you commit to that appointment. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to hide my webcam over here so that we can focus on the screen, and we're going to get started. So you're all familiar with the actual dashboard. And what I wanted to do was initially set up a Black Friday special. So that is controlled from the My Business section. And in the previous videos, we do discuss how most of the administration is done from the My Business section, where you can add and edit your retail products, you can customize your business info, and you can also add or remove services. So if I click on services, I'm able to see a list of what I have over here. You can see I've grouped it into hair, which has a men's shortcut, ladies trim, an hour for 150 Rand, some nails. I'm actually going to create a new category here called Black Friday promo. So the reason I'm doing this is there's really two reasons. So firstly, if somebody phones in and the receptionist is making a booking, I want it to be the first thing that they see. And then secondly, when somebody actually uses the online bookings, I want my customers to see this special first. I want them to see it above everything else, so that I can really kind of push this and promote it on my social media pages as well. So the way I'm going to go and do this is by clicking on the Add Service button, and I'm going to give the service a name. So I'm going to call it a Black Friday Mani, and you can kind of call this whatever you like. It's essentially just going to be a product at a discounted rate. I'm going to add it to a new category. I obviously can add it to an existing category over here, but because I want it to be displayed first and I want it to be in its own category, I'm going to create a new one called let's call it Black Friday Specials. So this kind of helps the customer find this nice and easily. And also, if I want to add additional services, I can group them all under the single category. I'm going to say that this takes an hour, and this is going to be discounted to, say, 99. This is going to be a cost price. The selling price is going to be 99 Rand. and I'm going to say add service. So that creates the service for me, and it put it right up at the top over here. For me, one of the things that we do also cover in some of our training sessions is how you're able to customize your categories and change the ordering of them. So the way that we do this is just by clicking and dragging, and we can put this in any order that we want. So I obviously want this to be right at the top so that when my customers book online, it's the first thing they see. So I'm going to just keep this where it is right at the top. The order of this is displayed in-house and for online. So if I were to go to my appointment calendar over here and I wanted to make a booking, you'd see that it's actually the first service that gets displayed over here because I've dragged it to be in that first place. So that's how it would be appear for anybody that's doing it in-house. Now that I've created that special, I want to let customers see this online. So how do you do that? We actually have a section specifically for online bookings where you're able to customize the page that we give you, and that is found under My Business and in Online Bookings. So if I click on that, I'm able to see a bit of information over here, and you'll see that there are 4 tabs at the top of this page, and you can, we'll touch on this a little bit later, but the first page essentially is where you're able to see the bookings link that we give you, and this is where you can send your customers to make an online booking or to purchase a gift card online. If you do have your own website, you're able to make use of the website embed function. So you can go over here. But for the purpose of this webinar, we're really just going to focus on the actual provided link that we give you. And the page over here allows you to customize your online bookings page. So you can see you're able to change the color of the background. If you want to make that a different color, you're able to do that. You can also change things like the color of the button, and you can actually turn off and on online bookings if you don't want to accept it. And you can include a cancellation policy over here as well, which is quite nice. We're going to leave everything default for now, and I'm going to show you how this works. I'm just going to hit save. And I'm going to actually click on this link, which is going to open up the online bookings page for this account. Yours will look different. The information that is displayed over here is taken primarily from the business info section inside SalonBridge. So if you want to customize your logo, if you want to change the address or the About Us section, that can all be customized from the business info section inside SalonBridge. You can see it's all listed over here. If I go back over here, and this is something that your customer would see if they were to come and attempt to make an online booking. They're able to click on Book Now, and you can see here is the special that I have created right at the top, just where I want it, and I can see it's a Black Friday Mani, 60 minutes at 99 Rand. So if I go ahead and click on that, I can go through the booking process and actually choose somebody who's able to do this service. So here I can choose Candace as a therapist, and I can choose a day that she is available. So she's pretty open the whole day. I'm going to choose the 27th at 10 o'clock and hit next. And it's going to ask me for my information, which happens to be pre-populated books. I have made a booking here before. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and say book now. So what this does is it simulates what a customer would do when they make that online booking. When this happens, the customer gets sent a notification, and the stylist and you would also get sent a confirmation that you have just received a new online booking. These online bookings will appear in your calendar automatically. So if I go to my appointment calendar here and I jump to the 27th, I can see here is the booking that has just been made. I can see that it was made by this client. I can see the notes that have been made for this customer, and I can see who it's for and what the special is. If I go ahead and click on this booking, I can see that it was also booked online. That's displayed over here. And I can see that it's for 99 Rand. And the way that I would go about capturing payment for this when the customer's here doesn't change. I would still go to the account, I would capture a payment, and it would be as simple as that. And the customer would get a success message as well. So they'd immediately be notified that their booking's been made. And if you've configured the reminders to be sent out the day before or on the morning of their appointment, they'll also get a reminder to just let them know not to forget about their booking with you, and it'll confirm the date and time of that appointment as well. So that's a really nice way to promote your specials that you have and to let your customers that are booking online see them right away. The other thing that you can do is you can require your customers to actually pay a deposit for this. So imagine going through that online bookings process, and as opposed to having 3 steps where they choose a service, a date and time, and putting in their information, there is now a 4th and final step where they're actually required to make a payment in order to confirm their booking. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And the way that we get around the actual payments processing side of it is we have integrated into a payments gateway called PayFast. They're a South African payments company, and they have a really streamlined way of allowing you to accept online payments. And the way that you go about doing this is you can actually just go straight to payfast.co.za, which is open over here, and you hit the sign up button. And from here, you're able to essentially pay or put in your details and register as an account. And they've got a pretty diverse knowledge base of how you can actually go about setting up your account, how you can verify your PayFast account, and it's really quick and easy, and they're pretty quick and efficient with it. So just touching back on that, once you've got your PayFast account set up, which is free to set up, you get given a merchant ID and a merchant key. And these 2 numbers get put into your SalonBridge account. So let's go ahead and do that. Underneath the My Business section, I'm going to go to Integrations, and I'm going to scroll down to Online Credit Card Processing, and I'm going to enable PayFast. And when I do that, it's going to ask me for that merchant ID and merchant key. So I've got it here. I'm just going to copy and paste that inside over here, and we'll see what happens once I do that. So I've now enabled PayFast, and I can see that it's been enabled. And what this is going to do is when I click on the online booking section again, there are now going to be additional options for me on this page. So I can still customize the color scheme, the look and feel, but I'm now able to do things like allow online gift card purchases, which I can quite literally just toggle on or off, and it's as simple as that. We take care of the rest. The other things that you can do from here is you can include a secure deposit. So this is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to ask my customers to pay a deposit in order to secure their booking, and I'm going to charge them 50% for that booking. And when I hit save, that's going to update automatically. So as a customer comes in to make an online booking, when they click on Book Now, they'll now be presented with 4 steps. The first, of course, being the service. Second is the day and time, their details, and then finally the payment. So if I go through the same process of Black Friday Mani, and I click on Next, I can choose a stylist again. I'm going to choose the 28th this time, also at 10 o'clock. And my details will still be here, but then you'll notice that on the 4th step, it's now going to ask me for a 50% deposit. So what happens here is the booking goes into a pending state, the time slot gets reserved, and upon the successful response from PayFast, we authorize the booking. It appears in your calendar automatically, and the customer and yourself will then get a confirmation as well as a payments receipt so they can reference that payment and see how much came off. If I click on Pay and Book, the booking will get put into a pending state, and I'll actually be redirected to PayFast where I can now make a payment. And it'll tell me exactly what I'm coming for and how much I owe. It's really that simple. So I'm not going to go through the entire payments process here, but essentially what's going to happen is I'm able to choose my payment method, whether it be credit card or instant EFT. And once I've done that, it'll secure the booking. The funds will go into your PayFast account, and the payment will reflect automatically on this customer's account so that when they do come in for their actual booking, you'll be able to see that they paid via PayFast and how much they paid. So that's how the secure deposit works. It's so quick and easy to do. Like I said, PayFast is free to set up. They charge a small commission per transaction, which is sitting at about 3.25%, depending on what your processing rates are. And when you do it via SalonBridge, you get a slightly lower rate, and you also get a lower payout fee. So that's really, really a nice drawing card and a great way to help secure those bookings. What we do find is that customers that are used to booking with you have no objection to actually paying a deposit online because they're serious about coming to see you, and they know that you're serious about your business. So we find that that's a really nice way to get some commitment from your customer and to help ensure that they don't cancel their booking. The other options that I have on this online bookings page is also to now allow for online gift card purchases. And this is proving to be super popular during the Black Friday season, because it's really just a great way to help give your receptionist a bit of spare time. Rather than having to pick up the phone and make gift card sales the whole day, they can actually focus on managing the business and managing appointments accurately, and you can let your customers buy the gift cards themselves. It's a really quick and easy process, and we're going to show you how to do that. So from the online booking section, I'm going to toggle the allow online gift card purchases switch, and I'm going to click on save. It saves it for me, and that's quite literally all you have to do. When a customer comes back to the online bookings page, they are now presented with two buttons: the Book Now button, which is for the appointments, and the Buy Gift Voucher button, which now allows them to actually purchase a voucher online and pay for it. With a voucher, we don't allow them to pay a partial amount. We obviously require them to pay the full amount for the voucher. It just takes away that complication of having to ask them to pay if they do come in. And also it saves a lot of time, and it's typically quite conventional to pay for the full amount of voucher upfront. So it's defaulted to 100% of the voucher price. If you go to, if I were to click on this Buy Gift Voucher button as a customer, I can choose my voucher denomination, and this is obviously displayed in your local currency, but it gives me a range of options here. So if I wanted to buy a 1,000 Rand gift voucher, I can click on next. It's going to ask me for my information, or the information of the person who I'm actually buying it for, and take me through these steps. And the final step is going to be for me to now buy this gift card, and again through PayFast. So the process is really simple. I choose how much I want, I put in my information, and I click on Pay and Buy. And this is going to take me through to the PayFast screen, where I can now make a payment either via credit card or instant EFT, and it's going to show me what I'm actually buying over here in the corner. So when this happens, the voucher gets created, the money appears in your PayFast account automatically, and the gift card can then be used the next time the customer actually comes into your salon or spa and wants to make use of it. You're able to track these vouchers from within SalonBridge as well. You will get sent a payment receipt and a notification that somebody has purchased a gift card. But you'll also be able to track it from the gift card section over here, just by doing a search for it, or by clicking on list all and actually having a look to see what vouchers have been created. One of the new features that we've launched, which was somewhat to do with Black Friday, but also a lot of requests that we got to allow for discounted gift card voucher purchases, meaning you want to allow customers to buy gift vouchers, but for a specific period of time, you want to give them a discount when they buy that. For example, you want somebody who buys a 1,000 Rand gift voucher to pay 50% of that voucher, but they still get the full amount. So they end up paying 500 Rand for a 1,000 Rand gift voucher, as an example. And we made this process quite simple. Previously, if that were the case, you would have to do it in-house. We've now allowed you to do this online as well. So the way that you do that is you would go to the gift card section, and on the right-hand side of the screen over here, you'll see there's a section where it says automatic gift card discount. And if you're wanting to provide discounted gift vouchers to your customers, you would just toggle the switch on, and then you would choose the percentage that you want to discount your gift cards by. So if I were to say 50%, for example, and I click on save, that change has now been applied, and every gift card that I create now, whether it be in-house or online, will have this discount automatically applied. So let's go back to this online booking screen and retry the actual online gift card purchase and see how much I will have to pay for a 1,000 Rand voucher. So if I click on Buy a Gift Voucher, I'm going to choose 1,000 Rand or 500 Rand. Click on Next. My information is here automatically. And when I click on Next, I can see that I only have to pay 500 Rand for this voucher. What this will do is it will charge the customer 500 Rand. However, when the payment is successful, the voucher will be issued to the value of 1,000 Rand, which is what they chose originally. Inside SalonBridge, you'll see that the voucher gets created but it adds a discount amount of 50% so that you're still able to cash up and balance that gift card sale at the end of the day. You don't find yourself missing a whole lot of money for vouchers that you've created at a discounted rate. So it works really, really well. Only administrators and branch managers are able to enable this or disable this. So you don't have to worry about your staff giving discounted gift vouchers. If you want to enable it, you can, this is live for all accounts right now. You can come in here, you can apply the discount, and when Black Friday is finished, you can just untoggle this apply discount switch, hit save, and all of your vouchers will then be charged at a full price. So it's a really convenient way. And, gift vouchers are something that we get a lot of questions about, but it is a super successful way to let your customers buy online quite literally while you sleep. There's no need to have that customer involvement. So it's really, really user-friendly. The last point I wanted to touch on in today's session, which is a little bit shorter than usual, is the ability to send out marketing messages to your customers. So one way of reaching your customer base and letting them know about the specials that you have is to send them a bulk SMS, and you can do this directly from the SalonBridge platform. And the way that you do that is from the My Business section by clicking on Marketing. And marketing allows you to create an SMS campaign and have it go out to your entire client base or a subgroup of your customers to promote a special. So you can create an SMS campaign. You can call it Black Friday Special, and you could say something along the lines of SalonBridge, we're having a 50% discount. And then you could even include a link to your online bookings page where they can actually buy these gift vouchers or book an appointment online. So you can say something along the lines of, we're having 50% discount on all gift cards. Click here to buy online. And then I'm going to copy and paste this link so that my customers will see this coming through in their SMS. And I'm going to schedule this to go out tomorrow morning at, say, 9 o'clock. So tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, the 27th at 9, they're going to get this message, and they're going to be able to click on this link, and they're going to get taken straight to this online bookings page where they can buy a gift voucher and pay with their credit card and have the money appear in your PayFast immediately. And it's quite literally as simple as that. That is how you're able to reach your entire client base really, really quickly. So if you do want to do this, I really do encourage it. It's a super quick way of reaching your customers and promoting your specials that you have in conjunction with utilizing your social media channels. Use Facebook, use Instagram, use Twitter. The golden rule, I believe, is to go where your customers are. It doesn't matter if you're not familiar with a platform. If you're not really that familiar with Instagram, or if you're not really that familiar with Snapchat or Pinterest, but all of your customers are on those platforms to browse, that's where you should be. Regardless of how you feel about it, if you need to go where your customers are so that you can get in front of them, get in front of their eyes, and promote your specials so that you can grow your business. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. If you do have questions, feel free to reach out to us. Like I said, this is a slightly shorter platform today, but I hope that it was valuable. I hope that you were able to take something away from it. If you have questions about how to set up the PayFast integration, you can either take a look at our knowledge base where we actually have an article written specifically for that. Alternatively, you can send us a message via live chat, email, phone, or WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp line is 021 200 5889. So that's the same as our phone number. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you want help setting that up, and we'll be more than happy to be of assistance. Otherwise, thank you guys so much, and have a fantastic week and a great Black Friday.